The seams. You probably can hear me. No worries. It's just my cord got tangled up. Not a big deal. I'm just trying to get this cord to behave. There we go, folks. Miss 007, guys. Hi, how are you, everybody? How are you today, everybody? That's neat. This green light is... Oh, it's caught you off of that. It's not a green light. I was like, there's a green reflector there? No, it's bouncing the green off of that from the light of my computer. Welcome on in, guys. We're waiting 13 seconds for the ad to end. But we're back with Lego. And we're going to get some of these bags open. Boink. That's weird. Okay, good. My microphone is on. I was testing to make sure it was on. Good. That bag can go over there. We're going to start sorting pieces. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're free of the ad breaks. We're going to go ahead and get this sorted. I'm sorting through some of the pieces right quick. Nothing major, nothing special. Just really quick and dirty. Combining all these pieces as much as we can to make it easier to find them in the long run. There's a lot of little details that are coming up left. A lot of bulk pieces. I see. 2, 4, 6, 7. Is there an 8th piece? Yeah, there it is. There's 8 of these little boogers. All right, so now we have step 1 of today, which is 170, actually. Hopefully y'all can see okay. I want to make sure I get everything that's relevant in the screen without being too relevant. There we go. Can't wait to throw all those bags out. We have need of 2 cheese wedges. Here's the 2 cheese wedges. One goes here off screen. You won't see. You will commencer. There you go. Now you can see a little bit more. That was it. That's step 170. 2 cheese wedges. 24. Good Lord. Boudin. You won't see these for a minute, guys, because these are way over here. C'est le table. The table. Le table. That's what she's saying. You'll be able to see the later ones of these. L'épaulette. Le préparation de l'épaulette, I think, means to prepare the chicken. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Amigas. Duh, man. If you're all wondering what this is, it's a biscuit recipe. Eat them heartily. Is it a metaphor for something? I don't know, but it literally is just a biscuit recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've been really getting into, I guess I've been getting into French language bands for a while without even knowing it, even though I don't speak much French. I don't speak no good French. But for real though, I know a little French, but not a bunch. Let me lock in the camera focus too. Before it goes all wonky. All wonky. Configure video. Here we go. Camera control, focus. Turn the focus off so it will no longer refocus. Good. Three, 4, 5, 6. I like, what's the name of that group? Pamplemousse. They used to do a lot of French language songs. This is the Limignanas from France. And I've been getting into a French language band that doesn't actually sing French in their songs, and that would be Angeline de Poitrine. How's the build going? Doing pretty good. How about you, Ultimate Reaper? How you been doing tonight? I know you came by last time. Did you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Weren't you the one that ordered the stuff? Were you the one that ordered the stuff? I didn't remember what was in the box, and one of them was the space station or space shuttle or something. The 747 carried space shuttle, if I'm not mistaken, right? Welcome back. If it wasn't those you were talking about, forgive me. I'm putting some cheese wedges you can't see on screen. Yep, I do remember. Nice. Have you been building those? I've been so looking forward to this all week. The space shuttle carrier, right? Because the original carrier of the space shuttle was a plane. Like the test run was the shuttle rode on the back of a jumbo jet, like a 747 or a 737, or one of those. When they did the first test flights for aerodynamics and other purposes, I'm sure. Beyond my scope of knowledge, but I do know that it was a regular plane, and I think Discovery or Enterprise was on the back of that. There we go. Those 10 cheese wedges done. 737 is just a small jet. Got you. That one was right there. I put the piece down. I lost it for a second. Have you had a chance to work on the build? I know, like this. I've had this piece sitting here. I've had the Batmobile sitting here for like months, and I promised myself I'd build it on stream. I was dying to get to it though, but I was like, no, stream build, guys, stream build. You know, I was only gonna do it on stream, even though I wanted to crack it open and get started immediately. I was like, no, that's gonna be a stream build. Discovery is the only one. Is the one they launched from the launch pad. Okay, it was Enterprise in the back. See, you know better than I did. I remembered it, and of course it was Columbia, which is the one that no Challenger blew up. Columbia was another one, and I think Discovery was one of the other ones as well. But if you know more about the subject, please feel free to correct me, because I know a little bit, but enough to embarrass myself about how little I actually do know. So please, if you've got space shuttle knowledge, feel free to share. Because I do love discovering in space. I love both Star Trek and Star Wars. It's not a passion of mine, but I do love hearing about space. It's very fascinating. And also, I hate when they said, oh, the space shuttle program was a failure. I'm like, the space shuttle program, I'm an AV geek. Discovery is the one they launched from the launch pads. Right. I already read that. Sorry. Was it AvGeek? Or do you mean you're a geek of that? Unless there's a term I don't know and I'd like to learn. Maybe you mean audiovisual? Is what you meant to say? Not meant to say, but what you're saying and I'm not understanding. But I do love me some space stuff. Space stuff. But you know what I'm saying. That's the most ignorant way of putting it, but you know what I meant. Aviation! I got you. See? I told you I was ignorant about it, but I'll learn. You know, speaking of aviation stuff, one of the movies that I really enjoyed watching, and it's probably what piqued a lot of my interest in this lately, was The Aviator about Howard Hughes. Because that's a very good movie about the man himself who had a lot going on in his life. And probably a lot more than they knew at the time. But he was a very fascinating developer of various aircraft. I'm sure you know. Like, I'm just saying this out loud for folks that are watching. Because I know you probably, if you're an aviation geek, you know Howard Hughes. Like, not personally, perhaps, but, I mean, you know of him. You had him on speed dial, but you know what I mean. Oh, that goes there. I love me some good aviation stuff. One of my cool books I read when I was younger was Fighting the Flying Circus, which was by Eddie Rickenbacker, talking about his exploits as a fighter pilot during World War One. Well, that's not good. Two of the studs look weird. Supposed to have two of these. Where's the other one? I was afraid of that. It said one, two, and I'm like, why do I only see one? Oh, it's buried under this piece. Whew, I thought Logo had messed up for the first time ever. I know probably a lot of avid Lego folks have probably been missing pieces. I don't think I've ever been without a piece. I got a piece that broke, but not one that I had. Not one that. Not one that I ever had that didn't come with the piece. That's cool. I'm so glad you're an aviation geek. Love that. Because like I said, I was really hurt when they said that the space shuttle program was a failure. I'm like, no, it wasn't a failure. The space shuttle program was designed to develop a returning vehicle that would go to space and come back. And it did exactly that. They wore out. So what? Everything wears out. And the fact that it was labeled a failure because they couldn't keep reusing them, I'm like, you can't reuse a car forever. This thing went to space multiple times. The space shuttle program was a rousing success, I feel like. Now, maybe I'm missing a detail of it, but I don't know. It burned me a little bit on the inside when they said, oh, it's the space shuttle program was a failure because they wore out. I'm like, what'd you want? Infinitely available? An infinitely non-repairable vehicle? That thing went to space and back several times with very little maintenance. I think that's a success. That's a win. Where does this go? Oh, okay, I see. Like that. So even though I'm part French, I don't understand this French fascination with French music. The space shuttle program was used to be a transport to ISS and build and deploy the Hubble Space Telescope satellites, and the ISS in my eyes, yeah, and the ISS in my eyes, it's a success. Exactly. I think it's a huge win. Those things went back and forth into space. Some cars can't drive across the parking lot without falling apart. That's a win. I'm very proud of our space shuttle program, honestly. A long time ago when I was a kid, I actually built one of those model ones, the plastic ones you snap together and glue and Estes paint. I did one of those, and I didn't do a great job of it. Is it? Am I missing a piece? Oh yeah, this shifts back. Silly. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Is Blazing Saddles a musical? No, it is not. There are musical numbers in Blazing Saddles. Welcome on in, Proud Nerd Girl. It is not a musical, but there are songs in it. To be fair, there are songs in it. What brings that up, though? One of my favorite moments in that movie, though, when it comes to musical, is when they say "sing a song," and then they sing this most sophisticated arrangement of "I Get a Kick Out of You," and it's like the most beautiful concert arrangement you've ever heard in your entire life. And four of those apparently, and they're like, "No, a song." I'm like, "No, that's not. No, that was a beautiful song. You guys are just ignorant." Like the whole point of Blazing Saddles is to make racism look stupid, and it does a fantastic job of it. Um, And I love that about Blazing Saddles. They really make it look stupid. Like it really is a great lampooning of racism being stupid. Which I love that about it. You know, there's nothing wrong with making bad attitudes look stupid because we should. Being a bad person should be not liked. It should not be liked. Hey, did you go to the local convention? Or you may not even be local, come to think of it. I know you mean what you I know you know what I mean when I say the local one. Way. Boink. Man, I tell you what though, Ultimate Reaper, so much it's I almost wanted to get some of those Lego sets for the space shuttle and stuff, but I don't have room to put them, but they look so amazing. Like I'm like if I had room to put them, I would put them somewhere, but I don't have room. But let me tell you, every time I go to the store, I kind of take a quick look at them. Because again, I like the look of them, even if I can't own them. We're putting the wheel wells on there. I don't know if you can see them. I'll turn it sideways so you can get a good look at them. That nice little streamline. While we're sideways, I'll try to put this one on. It's a shame there's not a brick there to hold that in place, but, you know, it's kind of neat. They're amazing. Yeah, they are. They did a fantastic job. The model building of Legos lately has gotten incredible. And the thing is, by adding, I feel like they upped their game when they did the Lego. What is it called when you do the not trends, but when they have fans suggest possible builds? I think that upped their game like 5 times. They're like, oh crap, we can't just do a random garbagey design build. We have to like the creative community up their game where they're like, oh crud, we literally can. There's creators that are designing perfect models, and they really went from being meh to being like wow, almost like the real thing in plastic and miniaturized. The Artemis launch system, the bigger the Artemis set is, the bigger Artemis set is so good to display. The Saturn V moon launcher and lander all Lego ideas. Thank you, Lego ideas. I couldn't remember the name of it. I think one of the first ones was like when I remember it first coming around was somebody suggested Back to the Future. There's no way they'll be able to do that. And then they actually got approval to do the DeLorean. Actually, I think I have that edition. And I think the original Wally and Eve were also Lego ideas. You know, we've the Lego community. I've never been great at improvising with Legos. But that community that does has my deepest admiration. They're amazing, creative people. They know all the tricks of. We need 6 of the gray ones here. Oh, at least 6. These 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we need these 6 for this step, it says. All right. Wish I could sort through these real quick. Give me a sec, guys. Time. Actually, there's nothing to sort. Was it these 6 or is it those 6? I think they're saying it's those 4, these 2, and those 6 from over there. Yeah. The remix. Is this Mabira beat? Mabira beat. This is Goldfish, which is a duo from South Africa that are jazz musicians who were like, let's make some dance beats that we can play live instruments to. So you'll hear like saxes come in, they make their own loops and samples, and then live in music and performance, what they do is they'll get out their instruments and play live with the loops they've already sequenced, leading to a live performance where they're playing against their own loops they built back in their musical lab, as it were. Which is kind of cool that they basically make a bed track for their own live jazz performance. And they hire some of the best musicians. I mean, best musicians, singers and stuff. Not people that would be well known, but they're very talented folks that no one's ever heard of. Like Monique Hellenberg, and they'll have her sing a song with them, a song that they wrote or remixed. They've been doing some remixes in the last couple of years, which is kind of nifty. So there's this. Oh, this goes down here. Got you. The Saturn V Moonlander. Oh, yeah. The Moonlander looked really good, too. Again, we just need that kind of challenging. Not that Lego had bad sets. They didn't. But expanding on what was good already and making it even better is... Oh, okay. Hold on. We need this. And then that goes like this. Good. So we need the 2 gray pieces. I know these all have names, guys, and I wish I was a better person who knew all the names of these pieces. I really wish I do. Somebody had to tell me about the brittle browns. I had no idea that there was a whole bunch of Lego sets that came out in the early 2000s that had a brown colored brick that was brittle, and they call them the brittle browns. My favorite set of all time is to build favorite set of all time to build is the Concorde. Yeah, buddy. You're talking about like it's the what is commonly called the, what do they call it? Hypersonic jet, right? That's the Concorde, right? The one that flies the Atlantic at supersonic speeds. It's crazy because like one of my favorite sets to build was the insect build. There was a set of 3 insects, and you wouldn't think they'd be anything special. Oh, I was right. See, again, I know a little bit about these things, but am I an expert? No. So if I say something wrong, correct me, please do. Because again, I'll be wrong, but I appreciate gentle correction. Like, no, you're close. It's this, please. So these go how? Behind the red brick like this? Wonder why they put a bracer piece in there for no reason. Maybe it's just to add stability so it rides on that rail there. Or maybe it's to lift out. I don't know. Maybe it's so they break out. Oh. There we go. It hides away the controls. Right? Yeah. From the 60s to 2005. What, the Brittle Browns? No, the Concorde, right? Not the Brittle Browns, Jay. Okay, so we need 6 pins. So they don't fly the Concorde anymore? It always makes me. It usually makes me think of Sabrina, when she goes, first time on the Concorde, and then Harrison Ford goes, yes, but not your first time to Paris, and he goes, my first everything. Because that's a very popular way to fly the Atlantic, because it's quick and it gets you where you need to go quickly. Hope you don't mind my music choice, guys. I love me some. They don't fly it anymore. That's a shame. I would have liked to have ridden it once. And it has nothing to do with the musical group, the Flight of the Conchords. I barely know of them, but I do know who they are. But that's not why. Because it'd have been neat to fly a supersonic jet, you know? That would have been incredibly neat. And then we need a black piece. A black, what do you call this thing? Oh, this is a good song, guys. I do apologize if you don't like this music. I'm so sorry. This is, speaking of Monique Hellenberg, this is her performing the vocals for This Is How It Goes, which is such a great little song. It's a song about a song, funny enough. Wait, what are you doing now? Must have skipped a step. No, you didn't skip a step. You just didn't clarify what it was. Clarify. Wait, you're supposed to do two of them and you didn't tell me, or what? No, you just want me to add this step, apparently. Yeah, adding to this step. So we want to push it through that brick there. Sorry, I'm trying to get on camera. 1, 2, skip 2, 99, 100. Then we put this through on the small one. And then this one through at the end one. Like, no slander to the Flight of the Conchords group. I would like to have written it for the purposes of writing a very historic plane. There you go. And that bums me out. Evening. Welcome on in, Big. How are you? I was talking about you today. Your ears were probably ringing. I logged on to Overwatch long enough to grab my clip yesterday. It's got to be the Leroy Jenkins. Of my clip of me doing my Sierra business. And as I was on, a friend I made a couple days ago on Overwatch was like, hey, you want to play? I'm like, I got to be at work soon. But why are you not snapping in there? Is it in there? Yeah, it's a long stretch of a... Making sure it's not lifting off anywhere. Anyway, I grabbed my clip of me playing Sierra and getting to play the game because I want to make a video. Oh, thanks for the sub. I know it's something you already have auto set up, but still thank you for the sub. We've been sitting in here talking planes with Reaper and talking real briefly about Blazing Saddles the musical, which is not really a musical. Anyway, I said it has musical elements. Gosh, this part's so good. The live version of this is pretty incredible. I'm missing one of these. I need another one of these pieces. Oh, there it is. What are you up to tonight, Big? Yeah, I was talking about you because I was talking about how I got that stupid thing randomly. Not even randomly. It was through good gameplay. Just shocking that I just surprisingly got it for nothing. Well, not nothing. Again, I was doing the best I could possibly do. No. Let go. There we go. What are they, Reaper, what do they fly instead? Do they just not run the Concorde? They just run regular 747s across the Atlantic and make people make them wait? Or do they have a different plane for what the 747 used to do? Because usually when there's a plane like that, there's a replacement plane, if that makes sense. Like, oh, this one's being phased out, but we're going to use...
Nerf this!
That. 747... Oh! Wow, I'm really out of the loop. I'm really showing my teeth. The age of my teeth. Like, what do you say? Look at the horse's teeth or whatever it is to tell them how old they are? Well, I'm literally just showing you how old I am. So what do they use to fly the Atlantic now? Or are they just leaving people to swim? I'm kidding. I'm being really stupid. I'm thinking about playing Overwatch. Would you be interested in streaming some high-level Overwatch? I got 4 bags to get through, but maybe when I get through these bags, they're flying though. I would love to play Overwatch, but I want to get this rolling. So if you don't mind, I might join you later. Poop. No, not later. Poop. Later is not. I might join you later. Is that right? No, that is not right. I put them in backwards. I would love to play some Overwatch. And I might, like I said, if I get these 4 bags done, I might just jump off and play some Overwatch. But right now, I want to get these bags done. I'm behind. Well, not behind, but I'll be behind tomorrow, if that makes sense. Because I want to get done in 4 streams. Not that there's anybody waiting for it, but I don't want to be like 5 streams on this. 4's enough. There we go. We got this done. Well, I guess it goes backwards. Womp womp. I built it wrong, didn't I? I did build it wrong. I mean, I could fix it. Do I care about the logos being backwards? Yeah, I do. Not that it particularly matters. I gotta build the whole thing with logos going the other way now. Not that anybody will see what's going on. Oh, I was talking about playing Overwatch, but I want to get these 4 bags done tonight, and then if I got leftover time, play some Overwatch at the end of the stream if I've got leftover time. The new season dropped, Sarah. The new season dropped. I should say, Proud Nerd Girl. The new season dropped with a new character, and she's pretty nasty. And within like 24 hours, well, like literally like less than 12. Yeah. Overwatch. And then I played Overwatch, and within one night of playing the character, I got her first spray. Her first achievement in one night. You know, like I do. I'm rebuilding it backwards with the logos going the other way. Sorry, folks. It'll be easy to figure out now. If I put the logos backwards, when I reverse it, it'll be the right way around. Not that it really super matters, because no one will see, but at the same time, I kind of like it in case there's anything exposed to have the logos all going the same way. Yeah, there we go. Come on, fat fingers. There we go. The 2 pins are hard to get. I'm sorry. You can call. Okay, I wasn't sure. I figured that was an acceptable moniker because it's been disclosed before on the stream. All of a sudden, I sound like Edgar from. Eugene from Walking Dead. I thought that was an acceptable moniker, considering that is a name that I've used previously in streams that you have partaken in. I don't know if you all know Eugene from The Walking Dead. He talks exactly like that. He was playing Yar's Revenge in an episode, and these ladies were like, "What are you playing?" He goes, "Yar's Revenge," where Yar will in fact have his revenge. And I'm like, "Oh my god, this guy, Eugene is a riot." He's like the technical whiz. He knows like all the tool and die stuff, like how to make stuff. My dumb butt rebuilt this whole thing from scratch and still did it wrong. Sorry I keep building it off stream, guys. I'm trying to look at it, make sure everything's correct. And 2 over should be this pin. And then this one. Were you playing Overwatch? Were you playing Fortnite? Were you playing Fortnite? Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Were you guys playing Fortnite a minute ago? Slap that bad boy in here. Yeah. Trouble in the water. Trouble in love. Not trouble in the water. Trouble with my lover, Jason. Come on. Use half a brain cell. If I get this bag done before 9 o'clock, which is not possibly likely, but still an option, I'll be able to be on track to play a little Overwatch at the end of stream. Two of these? Is that right? Two of these. Two of these. It's basically two of everything of these. There's the second one of those. There's the second one of those. 222. Puts his arms around me in the middle of the night. Not night. Man, I'm really messing this up. The Enterprise is so tiny compared to the Discovery. Really? And I'm assuming you mean the ships and not the Star Trek related names. Because there is a Discovery and there's also an Enterprise. But really, you'd think Enterprise would be large, but I guess not. Oh, and then this goes like that. Okay, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. And then this piece slides right there, like, yeah, like that. Given this one site, the Lego ones. Given this one site sits top of 747 can't complete. Right. I was gonna say in real life they were different sizes. I would have thought they would have been the same size. Like the Enterprise was like literally a test run to see if they could build the real thing, make sure it was, you know. I don't think Enterprise actually saw action outside of our atmosphere. It was like flown around the sky level, I think. Like in the higher atmosphere to make sure it was just aerodynamic and to test those things. But I don't think Enterprise went to space, if I remember correctly. Again, if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm just trying to put these pieces together. I know it's really tiny to see. Oh, and the Enterprise actually was small. Really? Interesting. Again, I say these things out loud because I don't know what I'm talking about, and if I'm wrong, I can be gently corrected like you just did, and I'll learn something. Because I don't mind being wrong. I like learning, and the only way we can learn is to ask questions. And if you're wrong, and you learn from that. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant. Being stupid it's a problem. Stupid's a choice. Ignorant is something I say a lot. Ignorant is something you can learn something that makes you no longer ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like ignorance comes from not knowing. You can learn and then you know and you're no longer ignorant. That's 100% okay. Ignorance is not a problem. Willful ignorance is the problem. Does that really go like that? Oh, these are supposed to be the seats. This is a jazz rendition of the sample used for All Caps by MF Doom, who is a rapper, but the original sample comes from the streets of San Francisco, the cop show from the 70s. And this uses the original music from the sample as a re-inspiration. So it's basically a jazz take of an instrumental piece that was originally from a cop show, but used as a resampled source for a rap track, which is hilarious. 3/4 of the build, though, the Enterprise, it's 4 bags. Oh, you're building it now! Last bag before I start on the plane. 3/4 of the build, though, is the Enterprise, it's 4 bags. Oh, neat. I didn't know you were working on it now. Awesome. Not awesome. A sticker came up. That's what's going to slow us down, folks, is the damn stickers. 4 gray Grills, I guess is what they're called. A flat, this and that, and then a cheese wedge. So we're supposed to take this piece with the cheese wedge, inverted. So that's a pretty neat track where they take what was originally an existing instrumental track and make it an instrumental. Well, hello, Owen Wilson. Eat One Summer. I kind of like the chill playlist tonight. So this goes here, like this. I guess that rests on that with nothing in between, I guess. Help me! Oh, thanks for the lurk, Proud Nerd Girl. Help me, there's 20 steps on one page. What in the world even is that? Oh, I've got to do the bat thing. Okay. Here we go. We need one gray mini stud that looks like this. One gray little sleeve. A gray half plate. Where's the gray circle? Okay, there's the gray circular half plate. One 2-plate clip. Two monkey wrenches, we'll call them. One flat, a plunger. Two of the red bricks like this. A flat plate. Come on, fat fingers, work for me today. And then one big chonky piece, which we got there. There's that. 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, good. I'm really missing the first piece. Where is it? Did I grab it? Oh, there it is. Sort these together because these all go together. That is pretty annoying. It's a lot to have to mentally sort through. Wonder why they do it like that. Why they don't have it. Oh, because a half doesn't exist like that. Right. Get out a sticker and put it out on that. Hold on, folks. Time for my agony. Sticker 9. I see it. I see the enemy. I mean, I see the sticker. It is a red bat logo. My fat fingers will have a struggle with this one. Catch it on the corner like that. Peel it on up. Not bad. We did a decent job on that, folks. It's relatively centered and relatively not crooked. There's no marking on that, so just kabloinkle on that. Wait, whoa. Wait, what? How does that fix on then? Oh, like this. It goes on the underside. Wait, did I put this on upside down? Oh, no, it's supposed to be. Right. So, like this. You are correct. And then there's the other one. There we go. Finally, I got my fat fingers going there. Okay, so that should be it. Although this clips in through there. And then this goes like this. Is this a bat fire hydrant? You didn't tell me to put it on upside down. Let me see if I can get it back off of here. I don't think I can. You didn't tell me to put the darn thing on upside down. Yeah, it's supposed to be bat logo with the... Yeah, it's supposed to be this way around. And you didn't tell me that. Okay, that fixed it, but it was stupid. They should have told you from the beginning to put it on like that, but they didn't. Okay, so this flips down, and then this goes to here, like that. Oh, come on. There we go. They should have told me. Fun fact, did you know the engines on the space shuttle are angled up so it pushes the nose up? No, I did not know that. To protect the heat shield. Oh, nice. Because it's like how they say you can't actually use human jetpacks because you'd roast yourself in the process. You would literally roast yourself because the heat from the thing pushing down to push you up would roast you. Except in this case, it's to keep the shuttle. I don't even know if we need to worry about the logos. You'll never see them anyway. Oh, I guess that's the gear shift. Nice. Ears go up this time, right? We got two more stickers. That's why I'm wincing with pain. This, by the way, is Sons of Kemet. The specific song is To Never Forget the Source. I do like the Sons of Kemet. It's a jazz trio, or say quartet. They have two drummers, a saxophonist, and a tuba player. Is what makes up the Sons of Kemet. There we go. That's not so bad. But yeah, so it's to get that really thumping drum sound. They have two different percussionists usually. The tuba is their bass player, and the main line is usually the saxophone player. There's a wonderful song that they do called "My Queen is Harriet Tubman," and they literally just go to town with two drummers, a tuba, and a saxophone. Hopefully, it's not too high up. It's about the same height. It's close enough. And that bad boy goes over here somewhere. Why aren't you locking on? We're going to have to rotate this bad boy. There we go. Finally got it. Fat fingers worked. All right. Now we got something else here. 4 blues. 2 reds. 2 black flat plates. We got a little ahead in the last one. I think we're going to fall behind on this one. What are those? Oh, 4 of these. Colors were so dark I didn't even recognize them. Your own mama wouldn't recognize you. And then we got that, and that's going to be like this, right? And then these 2 pieces come out the back. And then this piece fits like this across the top with a gray brick like this. Oh, no. Rotate first. Did we build this wrong? Oh, no, we didn't. Because it should be like this. And then these pieces affix on like this. Like this. And then, what? Two pieces like this. Like that. Come on, fat fingers. I guess we do two of those. Yep, it says x2, which means 2 times 2. For those that don't know basic math operators. I'm being facetious because that's an obvious thing. Are they mirror imaged or are they reversals? Mirror image too. I mean reverse. I mean 1-to-1. Sometimes the spatial orientation on these builds is crazy. Now these bad boys we've just assembled actually fit blue down here and here. We're not going to lock them into place yet because we don't know 100% if we got it correct. It looks like yes. All signs point to yes. There we go. Now we have one last section of big pieces to build, I think. We got one of these, one of these, one of these, two of these, and that's it, I think. Trying to build really quickly here. Not that we're in a rush, but I wouldn't mind playing some Overwatch. I mean, I don't have much time, though, because, again, I got to be up pretty early in the morning, which sucks. Which also means that the marathon stream is going to be, completing this build, is going to be right after I have a early morning. So I'm going to be pretty drained after tomorrow night's, after tomorrow night's stream. Blueberry, welcome on in. How are you? Guys, hold on to your butts. Both of these pieces. That was step 196. Feeling like hell. What happened? I know I saw some weather issues. Just feeling under the weather or something else going on? Or is it like, feel like hell? And not like the bad, I feel like hell. Since we moved my sister to the basement and moving up, I sort of took a half up. You sort of took a half a flight of stairs? Like, you mean like you fell? Like you took them the wrong way? As they say, OMM, OML, oh my life, or oh my lands. Oof, right? Welcome on in, Pirate Mama. That is the oofsters. Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. Or doing better. I mean, how can you be okay taking half a flight of stairs? Half a flight of stairs the wrong way is not exactly something you can easily do. It's not like there's an easy way to recover from that. That just hurts like hell. Not on for long, busy weekend, not over yet. I get you. How are things? I mean, aside from, you're being weird. Don't be weird. No, it's not. This is Sephora. Are we in an ad? No, we beat the ad break, guys. That means we're on a little bit ahead of pace. That's good. Because remember, the ad break starts at the first hour of stream. 11. How about no and say you did? Oh, that's a good song. Yeesh. Look at this big old steering wheel. I assume it's a steering wheel. I love that sitar just throwing down a drone. It's just a drone. That's all it is. It says build 2 of these, so we're going to build 2 of them. Say I get. Gonna love you, my pet. To love you and love you, my pet. With every chance I get. The entire rockets get stored away in the cargo bay with the booster protectors on. So that's where they put it in the set, right? It makes sense. So my whole legs are bruised up. Oh, part of my body didn't help. Had to move the basement couch up, which made me get overheat and get sick. Oh man, Blueberry, I'm sorry. It's the worst. I'm sorry, Blueberry. Hopefully you can rest up and chill a little here, as you always do. Man, that sucks. Half circle's good. Yeah, it does suck. Yeah, exactly, Pirate Mama. Thank you for that. Look at that. I didn't know that could catch the corner like that. Way to say it. Legs are some of the easiest things to bruise up, too. They really are. I got scratches on my legs. I don't even know how I got them. Folks, I'm here to tell you. I got a scratch on my arm. I don't know how I got that. I don't know how I got that. Sorry, I didn't mean to use the red finger. I don't know how I got that. I know I was cleaning out the yard. But how I got that specific scratch, I know I was clearing away brush and stuff, but I don't remember that piercing my flesh. Not a clue. I was like, oh, I guess I scraped myself. To love you and love you, my pet. With every chance I get. Rough day for sure, but it'll be okay. But last night was insane with the lightning show. I know I saw on the Discord. Oh my word. I didn't see the pictures, but I just heard from your description. Like, oh my word. We got an ad starting shortly, guys. So when that ad pops up, building will pause. I will sort my bricks out. Say a quick hello to Arlene, probably. I had my hand smashed in the door jam while moving out the broken oven. Still bruised, chuck missing, and still shut. Wait, oh, what do you mean chuck missing? Like a chunk missing. Gotcha, chuck missing. Oh man. I love this. Is from the Black Keys. It's actually Dan Auerbach at the Black Keys. That's him singing. Chunk of flesh. Yeah, I get that. You don't beat Big though. My friend Big has got a huge chunk of flesh missing. And all of a sudden I send you Eugene again. He had a huge chunk of flesh missing. Too much Walking Dead for me lately. I'm doing Eugene. I'm pausing here, guys. I will see you after the break. Catch you on the flip side, mother truckers. No, I will for real. I'll catch you on the flip side. We've got 2 chairs to build. All right, we're about back. Welcome. Oh, we are back. Welcome about back. Okay, so we're built to the build. I was going to run downstairs, but I didn't have time. It was very humid before the storm, but I did get a new book yesterday before the storm. Project Hail Mary. I've heard good things about it. I think I told you about this. One of my friends, I think it was Pinion. She said she'd read The Martian, couldn't care for it. Was like, man, whatever. It was like didn't hold her interest. But she says Project Hail Mary, same author. Same author. She couldn't put it down. She couldn't put down Project Hail Mary. Come on, Jay. Can we really not do that for 2 minutes? I'm doing both chairs at once. Why not? So it says 2. Do that. Today is only day I did. I couldn't put Project. Oh, yeah. I couldn't put it down. Yeah, I've heard that. That's what what's her name? Pinion said. She's like, I couldn't put it down. She said The Martian bored me. She said, I opened it up, Project Hail Mary, and started reading a little bit on the plane when she was flying out to wherever she was going. And she says, I was trying to save some for when I got to where I was going, and I couldn't. She said, I read the whole book almost before I got to my destination. I don't even know who this woman is, but this song is so incredibly chill. Her voice, I don't know, there's something about her voice. I'm just like, yep, keep singing, girl. Maybe it's because she's got a very retro feel to her. Some parts of the book just broke me. For me, there were some books when I was younger that I couldn't put down because of the adventure. And it just absorbed me. You know, when you get a good book like that and you just can't put it down, you want to know what happens next? I have 3. Is it these bad boys? Yeah, it's 3 of these bad boys. Sorry, y'all. I was stuck in there. It came out before I knew it. Is it black? It says brown. It is brown. Okay, it looked like black in the picture because they're so thin. We're supposed to have 4 of these pins, 2 for each side. We're just building it in duplicates so we can get it done. Not like we're in a well, we were not in a rush, but we are. Lego set of Project. They have a Lego set for Project Hail Mary. Heck yeah. Project Reaper. Reaper in Stream is building a space shuttle set. I believe as we speak right now. Space shuttle in the back of the 747. They've got some banger sets. My favorite Lego story of all time is that when the producers of the Lego movie came to Lego and said, we'd like to make a movie about your game, Enterprise is built. Nice! I don't know if you're in the Discord. If you are and you want to share an image, you sure can. If you don't feel comfortable with that, or you don't want to, that's that's okay too. But I would like to see it if it's okay. Oh, there's only one? Oh, it's only one, Jay. Come on. Dum doodle dum. Nope, no self-deprecation, guys. I wouldn't allow you to do it to yourself. I'm not going to do it to myself. No self-deprecation, guys. Something tickled our lane. I'm not mad about it. I'm glad. Let's try it this way. There we go. Love it. These brick separators are a gem. What did I do with the piece? Oh, there it is. But yeah, if you're in my Discord, or if you got a link you can share, or if you don't want to share it, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to put you under any pressure. I just love to see it, if that's okay. If you don't want to share it, totally okay. No pressures. Okay, so this is this? No. This is this. What the heck are you doing? Something's going on with this. Dragons! Welcome back, Big. What you up to since we last talked? My dumb... Nope, no self-deprecation, guys. It goes in the other side, like this. That's why it wasn't working. The diagram was awful hard to see. You know when you're done with a kilogram, you get a diagram. Bad joke. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So now these go in this way. It's called Freckles. What a cute song name for a song. I did 7 of 10. I was trying to listen to that crab rave in the middle of that song. Although I do want to hear a song that I listened to earlier all day. Which, this is a good song, but I want to skip it. I want to get to... We don't hear the sound alerts. No, it was there. It was just really quiet. Because the song was drowning it out. It might be that the sound alerts are really quiet too. Let me reset that. It's going to be blurp, right? Blurp. I heard it just fine, but it was really over the top. Blurp. Let's reset blurp in case. Because it's very possible. I heard it, but I could barely hear it. Did you not hear Leroy Jenkins either? I just reset it, and hopefully that'll work. Let me play one. Don't... I was going to test it. You didn't have to use it. Did you not hear that? I hear it now, but it's low. Okay. Is there a way to mic that up? Oh, yeah. Blurp's fully up. Blurp is fully up. Let me do a test and we'll see. Maybe there's a setting on Blurp I messed up with when I was looking at my sister.
Yes. I see that you know your judo well.
Yeah, that's as loud as you can get. Unless that sound just happens to be so low. There might be a correction. I'll have to look into that though, but yeah. Adaba Hotel. Yeah, this is what I want. Ababa Hotel is the name of the song. So we're gonna play this song. This was stuck in my head all day earlier today. Let me know if you heard that better. I might have to look into that post-stream. Blurp's not that hard to fix.
Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain.
Right. And it might be like user ones are quieter, like visiting viewers. If that's the case, I'll have to look into that. No, the orange removal bricks are back. What do you mean? Oh, the what do you call them? They don't get used on the sets. They're used to help it stable when they're building, then removed. What? They're used to help keep keep it stable. You're not talking about these. The brick separator, right? Nope. Is it like is it like a what? If you know Minecraft, are we talking like the ones that look like the scaffolding ones? Yeah, this song was stuck in my head all day today. It's in 7/8 too, or 7/4, however you want to count it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what gives it that little bum bum dum bum bum dum dum. It gives it a nice little drive forward. It's Lego bricks assembled just to help keep the support building when removed when stable. Oh, okay, so it's like a spacer that they just use to hold in place so that the build doesn't collapse while you're building it. That's interesting. I've never heard of that before. I probably never had a build that needed it. And they probably shied away from that to keep from having waste bricks. I'm building out so far offset, guys. Was that better, Blueberry, when you did Candy Mountain? Sorta, yeah. I might have to look into that after stream. This is my new favorite group. It's called Angine de Poitrine. They've kind of gone viral. That's not one of my favorite groups. Their story of success is fun. They've been making music for years. And then out of nowhere, people started going, who the heck is this really weird rock band? And it made them go viral. While you were doing the basement stuff, I found art from 2020. Oh, neat. So they do weird, like, half sharps and half flats, such that you wouldn't notice. And weird meters. Which is what you're hearing here. This is 7/8. But again, they're not doing it like, look at us, we're cool, we're arty, we're doing something unusual. It's coming off so, like, off the, it's palatable. Bum, bum, dum, 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 dum. And again, they're not the first people to do odd meters. Dave Brubeck did it. Pink Floyd did it with Money. We've heard odd meters before, but with microtonal in such a hip sounding band is something that is not common. It's not, again, not never heard of before. It's just off the beaten path. Oh no, they just literally. I think they're grouping it now as like a 6 and instead of 14. I think they're grouping it as like 6 and 8. I just got Wicked Wings. Be jealous. What? I just got Wicked. I got Wicked Wings. Be jealous. What is that? Like um a build, a Lego build? I love how somebody on Facebook was like, man, I wish there was good music out these days. And I was just about to say, how about Angine de Poitrine? Oh, spicy wings. I gotcha. I had leftover wings, I think, the day before. Not like KFC wings, but like, my wife and I went to go. Where did she go? She went to the grocery store and she got some. Oh, nice. The seats do move a little bit. Nice. So we had leftover wings the other day and they were so good. But anyway, so they were, again, they're not doing anything original in the sense that what they're doing has never been done before. Pieces of what they've done has been done before. But has it been done with the flair of these two, bassist and drummer? Probably not. They're bringing their own originality to that, and that's what makes them so enjoyable. What's going on here? Oh, we rotate the car. I was like, where'd the seats go? They go like this. And you put this brick. This goes here in the blue spot right there. Fat fingers. All right, so we got 2 of these. 1 of these. No, 2 of these. 4 grays. Which are those bad boys there. Apparently my dog doesn't like something. With that long-seated sigh, folks, you know what that means. That means a sticker is coming inbound. They're yummy, but not as spicy as I want them to be. See, that is you, buddy. Look, I don't mean that bad. I mean, like, what I mean by that is I can't have spicy food. So whenever somebody says, oh, man, I wish it was spicier, I'm like, enjoy that, because I can't. Enjoy it for me, because I can't. It would make me so unhappy. So again, not a criticism. More like, please enjoy them, because I cannot. By the way, Blueberry, anything you want to share in the Discord of your 2020 art? There we go. So we got that done. Another sticker done. Does that fit there? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you later when I'm up. No. You're fine. You're fine. Rest up. Mild chili flakes type of spice at the moment. Mild chili flakes. Actually, fun fact, I actually shied away from Indian food for a long time because I heard it was spicy. And people are like, oh, no, it's not hot spicy. It's just like savory spicy. It can be hot spicy. But I was afraid if I would be able to eat it or not because I can't take spicy food. And then I tried Indian food and I got the sticker crooked. Can I get it up? Better. I don't want to ding up any more of these stickers any more than I have to. Yeah, but don't worry, it's okay. But I would like to see it, but not at the cost of making you feel uncomfortable. Another sticker, folks. In case you didn't tell by that low growl. Number 19. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pretty close. Now this bad boy goes where? Here, I guess? Not next to there. Oh, it does go next to there. There we go. Now we have to do number 22. Blech, on a similar situation. Except this one has this. And then 22. Angine de Poitrine! This is the same band that did that song we heard a minute ago in 7. This one's called something weird I can't pronounce. Tohogged. They're French Canadian, so a lot of times what they're doing is they're taking a word that's pronounced a certain way and then spelling it how it's pronounced and not how it's spelled in French, if that makes sense. So they're spelling it phonetically to make it seem like an alien word. Almost sounds like the tequila beat. Dun, 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 dun. But it's not quite. Yeesh. Another one of these pieces with one of these. I wouldn't be surprised if tequila was the inspiration of this song. Tequila! Wouldn't surprise me. It's like if tequila had an offbeat, incorrectly metered cousin, it would be this song. I know more from Angine de Poitrine's new album, but that doesn't make their old album garbage. It's still pretty good. I love this. Not the stickers. The stickers can be all gross. But I'm saying this song is pretty cool. Oh, the steering wheel. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that this was their reimagining of tequila, but they couldn't say it because it was copywritten. Yeah, I still want to be, but it's not. Guys, we got another sticker here. I thought we were done with the stickers for this round, but we're not. Sticker number 12. There we go. That's not so bad centering. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes for a round 2. Nope, it just ends there. Neat. All right, guys, that was bag 11. We are not on time. We're about 20 minutes behind, 10 minutes behind because those damn stickers put me off time. That sucks. This is why I hate the stickers. Ooh, baby. Good song, too. 2 and 1, okay? 2 of these and 1 of these flat plates. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Hope y'all guys don't mind some blues rock tonight, because apparently that's going to be the soup du jour. I was trusting the algorithm to kind of find a little bit of things I wanted. Wow, child. 4 of these. Wow, child. Oh. Wild child. Tarrant. All right, let's do that. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm using half a brain cell, apparently. So this piece goes here. Wild child. I'm going back just to make sure I didn't miss any steps. Nope. 4 of the flat plates. Wild child. Oh, and 2 discs. 2 discs. Did anybody land in the pool? I don't think anybody did. No worries. They are not chickens. You mean a chicken fried this rice? Chickens don't have fingers. They have claws. Yeah. All right, guys. It is the death of excitement. Let's move the big chassis out of the way. Because we have to build 2 panels of nothing but these things. Here comes the boring stuff, folks. Yep. So you basically have to build 2 panels and nothing but grills. See what I'm doing here? It's just adding these little bricks. I know it's hard to see. But the little grill pieces, I'll show you real quick. See how that works? Oh my god, I love this song, but I can't play this because it's got some curses. This is nowhere. I'm gonna play get a little bit hit so you can hear the chorus. But I have to skip the chorus because there's a bad word in it. Who's the president? Me. Landslide effing victory, so we're gonna skip that. But I'm telling you, that song's bass line's incredible. Panel 1 is complete. Almost sounds like a sample CD from the like your PC time frame. Like, you bought a new PC in the 90s. You're the cool hip track. Although it sounds way better produced than those kind of songs were. Do these fit the grooves? Oh yeah, they do. Almost. I'm kind of glad they have these kind of monotonous tasks like this. Even if it's kind of frustrating in a way of like, oh, more of the same. It's kind of cool to just be like, okay, mindlessly grab a piece, look at it, place, look at it, assess the piece, place. Two of them, right? Yeah. So now you have 2 plates outfitted with these grills. Let's get the old bad boy back up in here. Oh, the top of this broke off. Come on, game. Right? Is that how they go? Yep. With this nice center brick in there, giving it stability. Let's hope there's no more stickers for this tonight. Okay, we got a big plate. 2 more of these, but of a different kind. I'll put them side by side like this. So these go like this. And these use up the last, 2 of the last grill pieces. 4 of the last 6, I should say. That's weird. There we go. You know what time it is, guys? I know it's not time to wrap up stream yet. But I want to play a silly song, guys. If y'all don't know this one, brace yourself. It's hilarious. If you do know it, I apologize for you being tired of it, perhaps. I hope you're not bored of this song. And if you've not heard this song, I hope to treat you. Disco snails. Disco's off the rails. Disco what? Disco hat. Oh, where? Disco. Found the groove. Sir, is there dancers? Tall up their platform shoes. Oh, that's okay, Blueberry. I wish you could stay, but always your health and well-being come first. So I wish you could stick around, but I know why you can't. Get to feeling better, okay? We'll be back tomorrow, so if you feel better, I mean, I'll be here. We'll be hopefully finishing this build off. Where they'll eat your kale. So get to feeling better. Rest up, friend. Disco. Filled with love. They're in the groove. This is latitude. You found the groove. Simple answer is they're dancers. Oh, we're supposed to... Is this hexagonal? No. The simple answer is they're dancers. No, Big is current position somewhere, 5th in mission. Oh no. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Hopefully not. So this last piece goes right here. Whoa, that is some funky. Of course, it's Volkswagen. I was like, damn, that's funky. That's a funky groove. That is a one funky groove, baby. Times 2? Nope. Times 1. Is there supposed to be a gap there? Yeah, I don't think there's supposed to be a gap there. Oh, it's not supposed to be a line like that. Ding-a-ling. Like that? Surely not. Oh, no, it is supposed to be like that. Yep. It's going to go in the lit. Let's call it the sheriff. This is going on my lit playlist. Lit. Big, I might be playing some Overwatch with you outside of stream. I'm sorry. I thought I could get caught up and I fell further behind because of the stickers and stuff. But I would love to play with some before I have to go to bed. So this goes like this, like right here. Why is this not mashing down? There we go. Yep, there's a little groove in there. 2 of these. I love me some Wolfman, though. Nice, and that all fits in like that. And I think this is the last part of bag 12, guys. What a heck of a time to end this right here, right now. I'll play with Big a couple times before I go to bed because it's gonna be bedtime soon because I have to do some work-related stuff and it sucks, but it is what it is. There we go, guys. There's the last piece of this part. No extra pieces because those were all big pieces. Not easily lost. But there is the chassis. 95, well, I'd say it's actually 3/4 done. So there's that done. This thing is a Cadillac of cars. It's like a slab. It's a good song here. I already saved it, I think. The seats are incredible, though. So there we go, guys. Just under 2 hours, we got 4 bags done. We got 5 to do tomorrow. That's going to be a piece and a half. I'm just looking ahead to see if I can... Yeah. I'm just looking through all the pieces. I was written on a bat. Interesting. There's going to be no... There's no Robin. It's just a Batman. Well, all the big pieces are gone out of this bag, so that's cool. So now all we have left are the cockpit pieces in 5 bags. I'm assuming these are the cockpit pieces in these random bags like that. Instead of going thump, it just fell over because it's... What's this? Oh, that's the base plate for that. Okay. There was a piece left. I'm going to put it in the bag so I don't lose it. So step 13 tomorrow, guys. Bag 13, not step 13. This song is pretty, but it's making me kind of sad. I'm so glad you guys came. Thank you for coming on by. Let's go find someone to raid. This is a beautiful little car. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's find a raid target. It's crazy that it says I'm offline. Let me hit refresh and see if it pops up I'm online. Okay, it does say I'm online. I should raid Fariha. No, I'm just kidding. Fariha's a voice in Overwatch. I'm trying to decide if I want to raid. Let's raid Casey. She'll be chill about me not having art tax. Casey is pretty cool. She is a Twitch partner. She is all big on animals and stuff. So if you like animals, you'll be right at home with her. I mean, if you really love animals. She's doing this Paleo Pines, which is a game. She usually does art. So she's doing like I'm doing, which is not doing art on a non-art day. Let's go raid Casey. Say hi. And everything will be good. We'll be finishing this up tomorrow, 8 p.m. We're doing 5 bags of this bad boy. 5 bags. We've got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 to complete. So it'll be a mini marathon. Guys, thank you for coming on by. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with this craziness while I build this. Hopefully y'all are doing some fun stuff too. Blueberry, get better. Big and Reaper, thank you for sharing what's going on with your builds. What's her name? Partner Grown Big. I hope you're enjoying games if you're playing games. And we will be here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time to complete. I hope complete. I don't see why we won't be complete. And let's go see Casey. Give her a nice warm welcome. She's pretty cool. We will check you out. We'll check you out later. She was saying that she was signing off. I was like, no, don't sign off. I'm about to raid you. We will be back. Like I said, tomorrow. I keep repeating it because I'm tired. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. and we'll finish. Have a good night. Bye, guys.